Hello readers, and welcome to this week's edition of Zedo on the Go. Our November issue is filled with news, views, business, the school and entertainment buzz, as well as all the action from the sports field. This week's Zedo on the Go is proudly brought to you by Renault at Tangawizi.
The Renault Kwid and Kaiga have been proven to be South Africa's most loved vehicles. The Kwid flaunts its youthful appeal, and the Kaiga makes a bold statement wherever it pulls up. Although one is a hatchback and the other is a compact SUV, both vehicles come packed with new age features like the easy-to-use infotainment system, LED lights, electric windows, and a stylish interior. But what really makes these vehicles stand out is their competitive pricing. All the more reason to head over to Tangawizi Motors today.
Let's take a short left now to Zedo Editor-in-Chief Dave Savides for a look at the news scoops in the region this week.
Good afternoon, readers. Well, the Zedo weekend promises a good and interesting read again this week. We lead off with an interesting story. A serial rape suspect facing at least 10 charges was arrested while gambling in a casino this week. I guess you could say the chips were down for him. There was a call made on Sunday that we had the cycle ride for Saki de Quirko, who was brutally murdered about 10 days ago. And the cycle ride took place on Sunday, extremely well attended and supported by the grieving community. Proceeded then to the police station where demands were made in memorandum for a safer city. And I'm sure you'll be interested in that because it affects every one of us. The police were again very active at a school in Eshowe, searching for weapons which were flung out the windows, the top story windows, by the pupils at the school. And these kind of raids are just showing the dangers that are present in schools, certain schools, and something that needs to be looked at extremely seriously. We continue talking about the fact that Tongaat Hewlett has got under business management and the effect that this is having on the cane growing community. And it's an extremely bad time of the year. It's the time when they normally get paid for their crops that are crushed at the mill, and now they face extremely dire circumstances, and we're just hoping that that gets resolved as soon as possible. All this and a lot more. We have tons of sport in this edition. We have a lot of school news, we have a lot of social news. There were some great events that happened this last week. Don't forget to buy your Zedo Weekender.
Make sure you get a copy of this week's Zedo Weekender or download the Zedo app now. Readers should also keep an eye out for QR codes on selected stories throughout the newspaper. Use your camera or QR code scanner to scan the block and watch videos that complement the stories. Enjoy this week's informative read.
This week's Zedo on the Go was proudly brought to you by Renault Tangawizi Motors at the Eco Junction, John Ross Highway, Richards Bay. Give Gary a call on 083 546 1292. Renault, passion for life.